tuned in to the Brave STARRZ podcast, and I am your host, Jenice LaStarr Simmons. I'm a survivor, a breaker of chains, and an advocate of domestic violence. And I, right now, am discussing high blood pressure and sugar diabetes with you, where I am breaking the generational curse in my family, beginning with me. You can do the same in your family. Just say no to whatever it is that your family suffers from, whatever ailment that runs throughout your family. You want to say no to that. You want to begin with you by getting healthier too. Okay. Um, I want to start by saying today's affirmation of meditation. Okay. Say this with me. I am in control of what I eat. It is my divine right to surround myself with people who support my health journey. I am in control of what I eat. It is my divine right to surround myself with people who support my health journey. I am in control of what I eat. It is my divine right to surround myself with people who support my health journey. Say it. I am in control of what I eat. It is my divine right to surround myself with people who support my health journey. I am in control of what I eat. It is my divine right to surround myself with people who support my health journey. Believe it. I am in control of what I eat. It is my divine right to surround myself with people who support my health journey. I am in control of what I eat. It is my divine right to surround myself with people who support my health journey. Be it. It is my divine right to surround myself with people who support my health journey. I am in control of what I eat. It is my divine right to surround myself with people who support my health journey. Now, I want you to say this affirmation to yourself today, a few times, however often you need to say it to believe it. I want you to say it throughout the week as well, because it is your divine right to surround yourself with people who support your health journey, people who are going to help you eat healthier too, all right? And you are in control of what you eat, and you're in control of surrounding yourself by the correct people. So that's all I'm going to say on that. Say this as much as you need to say it throughout the day and throughout the week. All righty? Okay. Now, previously, last week, I was talking to you guys about the types of vegetables that you might want to buy. You can either buy frozen, you can buy fresh, or you can buy canned. Now, frozen vegetables are processed, and what they say, they are cooked fast, quickly in hot water and then frozen. So they lose some of the nutrients from that. Fresh vegetables, the only way you're going to get a great amount of nutrients out of your fresh vegetables is if you grew them yourself. Otherwise, they're going to spray them. You can buy organic, but still, it's not as fresh as picking it yourself, because it has to be shipped over to the market. It's going to be shipped in a truck over to whatever market you're going to buy it from, unless you're buying it directly from the farmer or picking it yourself, like I said. And canned goods was what I wanted to actually mention to you today, because I had said to you, when you choose canned goods, be sure to choose the vegetables that have minimum sugars and minimum salts inside. Now, you can read this information on the sides of the can to determine that much. So if it has too many sugars and salts, go with the next brand that has less. It may not be a name brand, but that shouldn't be an issue. You want to be healthy, Since you have to go to the market to get your vegetables and stuff anyway, what I wanted to stress to you was make sure you pick up those top foods that we were discussing that help lower your blood pressure. Remember what we mentioned? We mentioned bananas. We mentioned dark chocolate. We mentioned pomegranate. We mentioned ginger and beetroot. Those are the 5 things that we mentioned that help to lower your blood pressure quickly. So try to keep those in your house, all right? I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I did. I had a nice weekend. Shout out to my girl April for buying a new car. She got herself a new car, y'all. And she's back on the road. You go, girl. Anyway, also, I just had a good weekend. I mean, good conversation, good food, good times, good church service. Yeah, all of that was good. So, getting back to what we're doing here. Okay, I got some information that I received from the NIH. That stands for the National Institute of Aging. Okay, well, they say high blood pressure or hypertension is a major health problem amongst older adults. The body's network of blood vessels change with age. Arteries get stiffer, which cause blood pressure to go up. If high blood pressure isn't controlled with your lifestyle changes and with medication, then it can lead to serious health problems, including heart disease, stroke, eye problems, vascular dementia, and kidney disease. Well, the good news is that blood pressure can be controlled in most people. You can lower your blood pressure by changing your day-to-day habits. So if you're on medication, take it, all right? Take that medication. Don't stop taking it. Do your exercises. Remember to stay hydrated by drinking half of your body weight in water on the daily basis. Okay? Eat your vegetables. You want to eat healthy. You want to do what it is that you need to do so that you can lower your blood pressure. Okay? I've made a note of a few lifestyle changes that you can make. All right? The first one, you want to aim for a healthy weight. Second one is exercise. Third one is eat a heart-healthy diet. And the fourth one is don't smoke. The fifth one is drink less alcohol. Now, let me go into detail on these steps, all right? Like I said, the first one is aim for a healthier weight. So, anyone who's overweight adds their risk for high blood pressure, So you want to make sure that you really aim to losing weight and having a healthier diet so you can lose weight. Next one is exercise. You want to do moderate activity, such as a brisk walk or swimming, so you can lower your blood pressure. I mean, I've given some of my people, because I have different groups. I have beginners, intermediates, and my advanced level people. So people who are the beginners, you'll be doing a brisk walk. You can also do jumping jacks for those of you who don't have health issues that can do a jumping jack. You know who you are. I have some of my people in my intermediate group doing sit-ups. They're doing leg lifts. They're doing squats. They're doing exercises with the hand weights, that's to improve their arms and their back. But, the walking Walking is always good, you know. Just stay off of the steps. I don't like the step part. Some people like to do the steps, but I'm not crazy about you doing the steps because it's dangerous. It's best to just walk around in the house if you know that you're not, you know, at that place where you can do stairs. Just do a brisk walk in the house. If you can go outdoors, my intermediate people and my advanced people, is you can do the treadmill. You can run on the treadmill if you have a treadmill. If you don't have a treadmill, just run outside. Do a brisk walk, run, do your squats, do your leg lifts, do your jumping jacks, 25 of everything. I'll put it up next week. I'm not going to put it up this week. We can go up next week. Oh, well, what they also say about exercise, they say you want to get in your 2.5 hours of exercise. That's 2.5 hours of exercise, okay, per week. That's per week. And that breaks down to, I think, about, what was it, 25 minutes of exercise. Well, they say it's 150 minutes, which is 2.5 hours of exercise in a week's time. So, yeah, you know, get your exercise in, people. Drink your water, half of your body weight in water. You want to do that. That helps with the diet part. Because if you drink the proper amounts of water, then you're not going to want to eat as much solid foods. So that's what helps you there. You're having that full feeling, you know. So once you have the full feeling, you're supposed to eat to live, not live to eat. So if you're feeling full, good. Stop eating. Don't eat more just because it's there. There's always tomorrow. Save some for tomorrow or save some for later, you know. Eat some now, save some for later. Like the Now and Later's commercial, you know. Don't eat it all. Don't eat all of it if you're full. That's what I'm saying to you. The next one is eat a heart-healthy diet. A balanced diet of vegetables, fruits, grains, protein, dairy, and oils, such as the DASH eating plan. Now, let me explain that to you a little bit, because the DASH eating plan helps lower your blood sugar, all right? Now, the DASH eating plan, it says, requires no special foods and recommends eating vegetables, fruits, and whole grains, including fat-free or low-fat dairy products, fish, poultry, beans, nuts, and vegetable oils. It limits foods that are high in saturated fat, like fatty meats, full-fat dairy products, and tropical oils like coconut, palm kernel, and palm oils. Okay, that's what it does there. And it also limits sugar-sweetened beverages and sweets. So that's the DASH diet plan. Oh, DASH stands for Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension. DASH. But that's the diet plan for that. Anywho, back to, they also say cut down on salt. The body and your blood pressure become more sensitive to salt and sodium as you age. So you definitely want to cut down in the salt because your body's more sensitive to it, okay? Drink less alcohol. Drinking alcohol affects your blood pressure. So for those of you who do drink, men, it says you should have no more than 2 drinks in a day. And women, no more than 1 drink in a day in order to lower the risk of high blood pressure. So if you want to lower your risk, stick to your limits. Women, no more than 1. Men, no more than 2 in a day's time, okay? Anybody that drinks more than that, then, you know, God have mercy on you. That's all I'm going to say. But anywho, then it says don't smoke. Yeah. Anyway, smoking increases your risk for high blood pressure, heart disease, stroke, and other health problems. If you smoke, quit. That's what it says. If you smoke, quit. Health benefits of quitting can be seen at any age. You are never too old to quit. You hear that? That's what's up. Okay. So, then we say, I'm sorry, I'm tired, y'all. I had a good weekend, though. It's Motivational Monday. All right. That's right, people. It's Motivational Monday. This is the Brave Stars podcast for those of you who are just now tuning in. I'm your host, Jenice LaStarr Simmons. Welcome to Motivational Mondays. Okay, I know you couldn't wait to get in here. You might want to rewind, start from the beginning. But anyway, also, you have to get a good night's sleep. Okay, people, make sure you work at getting 8 hours of sleep each night. Now, for some people, that's impossible. You know, especially working 2 jobs or working certain shifts, it's kind of impossible to get 8 hours, but you want to try your best to get 8 hours of sleep every night. All righty. And I know you've heard of that term, beauty sleep. So what happens while you're sleeping, your body is refreshing itself, and it also replenishes some cells. But if you don't get your 8 hours, then you prevent your body from doing all of the work it's supposed to do while you're sleeping. And you could cause yourself to age a bit prematurely. So you want to worry about that. You want to take care of that. You want to get your sleep, basically. All right. I'll tell your doctor if you were told that you snore, or if you were told that it sounds like you stop breathing for moments while you're sleeping. You know, say somebody told you that, you sound like you stopped breathing last night. Or, you know, you snore loud. Tell your doctor about that, because you can have that problem that's called sleep apnea, you know, and that can be treated. Sleep apnea can be treated. They say, and they can get you a good night's sleep by treating it, and also help lower your blood pressure, because if you sleep better, your pressure gets lowered from getting your full sleep that you're supposed to get. Your body shouldn't be sleep deprived because your pressure goes up. Alrighty. And another one is stress. Manage your stress. It says coping with problems and reducing stress can help lower your blood pressure. So those of you who don't know what stress is a physical and emotional reaction that people encounter, or that people experience when they encounter challenges in their life. So when you're under stress, your body reacts by releasing hormones that produce the fight or flight response. All right. And your heart rate increases, your breathing rate increases, and your blood pressure goes up. You know what I mean? So your muscles tense, and you sweat more when you're stressed out and got that fight or flight thing going on. Just take care of yourself. Learn to handle stress not by trying to shut it out, because you can make yourself anxious. You're going to experience stress. When you experience stress, learn to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? You go through it, find out what the solution is to whatever it is you're experiencing. Don't sit there stuck in the problem, making yourself crazy about it. Find out what the solution is and work towards that solution. Okay? Deal. Okay. So there's action steps that I had for you guys from last week. Like I had mentioned, you were to wake up a half an hour early so you can get your exercise in. I hope everybody was able to do that. A half an hour to an hour, I said, so you can get your exercise in. Well, I'm going to add another action step. You're still going to continue to wake up 1/2 an hour to an hour earlier this week so you can get your exercise in and out the way. I don't want you staying up late to do it, because if you stayed up a bit later to try and get the exercise in, guess what happens? Your body is anxious now and you can't sleep. I don't want to take away from your sleep. I want you to get your 8 hours of sleep. So somehow you're going to have to judge when you're going to go to sleep so you can get up this half an hour to an hour earlier, you know, and get that exercise in. We're working on being healthy, people. This is something that must be done. If you figure you need to take a nap throughout the day, take your nap. But I still want you to have 8 hours of solid sleep for the night, for the time that you sleep during the day, in case you work crazy hours. Some people work straight through the night and don't get to sleep until the afternoon or something. I want 8 hours of sleep, if possible, because that's what's going to help lower your blood pressure, getting your sleep in, okay? All right. And like I said before, you're doing 25 jumping jacks. Still, I'm not changing the amount. 25 jumping jacks, 25 squats. That's 10 squats with your legs shoulder width, 5 squats with your legs closed, and another 10 squats. We're doing all of this back to back. You can take a 15-second break in between each, breathing out through your mouth, in through your nose, out through your mouth, like that, okay? And I want you to get on the floor, do the leg lifts. You're going to lay straight on the floor. You're going to do 25. You're going to take that 15-second break. You're going to do another 25, 15-second break, and another 25, okay? And you're going to do handheld weights. You're going to lift them 10 on this side, 10 on that side. 15-second break, 10 on this side, 10 on that side. You're going to do 30 of them on both sides, okay? Make sure you put your little 15-second breaks in there. Give yourself a breather. Take a sip of your water, whatever you need to do. Remember, first thing in the morning, you drink that 8 to 16 ounces of water. In fact, it should now be 16 ounces of water, not just 8. We've been doing the 8 for a long time. It's time for you to be drinking 16 ounces of water straight in the morning time, okay? With your medication, for those who take medication, without your medication, for those who don't take medication. 16 ounces of water before your beverage, your tea, your coffee. Then you can have more water. I want you to have more water. I want you to drink half of your body weight in water every day. You know, so that you want to get that water out of the way. And then maybe later on in the day, you can do your beverages. I have one superstar. He's advanced. He's finished his water by like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So he can drink whatever he wants to drink. You know, he's doing the walking. He's just a superstar. He's a superstar. So I have other people who are finished like around that time, but most of them are finishing up by 5 o'clock, my advanced people anyway. Others are doing like me. I drag my water out, but my last bottle of water is finished 2 hours before my bedtime, because I want to sleep well, you know. I want to get the rest of that water out before I go to bed. And then I don't want to have to get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. I want to sleep peacefully without any bathroom runs, because I don't know if you're like me or not, but if I have to get up and go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, I usually turn on the bathroom light. Any kind of light is going to ruin my sleep pattern. I'm going to want to go back to sleep, and I'm going to lay there, and my mind is going to start getting busy. So I'm not going to be able to go back to sleep because that light broke my sleep, you know. So like I said, finish your water at least 2 hours before bedtime. You can finish it before that, but don't have any more liquid beverages 2 hours within bedtime, because you want to be able to sleep straight through the night. If you could do the 8 hours straight through, do them 8 hours straight through. My sleep for some reason gets broken a little bit. I'll wake up after 4 hours and I can make myself go back to sleep. I don't know if my body just wants to change position, because that's what I do most of the time. I'm just changing my position in the bed, and I can go back to sleep, providing I have not looked at the clock or looked at my watch You know, all of those things I have across the room because I don't want that blue light from any of them, or green light, whatever you want to call it, but I don't want that disturbing my sleep. So I have them across the room. The clock, I have it where in order for me to see my clock, I have to actually lift my head up to see my clock because I don't want to look at my clock. So I got it arranged the way I need it arranged. So I don't get disturbed by any lights that are inside of my room. You know, I want to sleep. Sleep is important to me. But anyway. So, yeah, you're going to do your exercise. Here's an action step I want to give you guys, all right? And it has nothing to do with exercise. It has to do with you getting something done for yourself throughout the week, every day throughout the week. What I want you to do when you wake up in the morning, I want you to write down something that you have to get accomplished for yourself for that day. Okay, so those of you that have small tasks like get the laundry done or shop and pick up something, you know, you might need something you have to pick up for the household. Don't forget to pick up paper towels or whatever, you know, write that out early in the morning, first thing in the morning, and make sure you get it done. If you haven't been reading something, but you have to read it, like me, I have a book I have to read. I have a book that I read every day with a girlfriend of mine called 40 Days of Prayer. But I have another book that I have to read. We're going to be starting it. And I haven't started the introduction. And that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to discuss the introduction. So I'm going to make a note to myself, you know, after the podcast saying, read the introduction. You know, that's one thing that I need to do for myself. Another thing I need to do for myself, so I'll probably be writing out 2, but I need to get this done this week. I got another thing I thought of. But anyway, I need to be looking into the coalitions of domestic violence. I have to look into those coalitions. I got something I got to do with them. So I'm going to make another note. I mean, I started last week, but it took a lot of my time doing what I was doing. I only got 1 accomplished. I need to do more than that. So what I'm saying to you, if you got a doctor's appointment or something, write that down. Make doctor appointment. Call about doctor appointment. You got to go to Department of Motor Vehicles. You can't just go there now. You have to make an appointment. That's the only way they see you. So write it down. Call DMV and make appointment. Write it down. Get it done. That's what I want you to do. Get something accomplished for yourself today. One more action step that I want you guys to take, and I want y'all to continue to do this action step. This is about saving a little something for yourself, money-wise, all right? If you have any kind of income, if you're able to buy McDonald's, I'm not asking you to buy McDonald's, I'm asking you to take that money and put that money aside this week. Not every day, because I don't know how often you eat McDonald's, but just like you eat McDonald's and that money is thrown away and you can't get back to it, I want you to have a little jar. Keep it on the side of your bed. Keep it somewhere personable for you, somewhere where you can get to it. If you're not in your room often, wherever you're at most of the time, keep that jar over there. Take some money, whatever it costs you to get your McDonald's meal, put that in there today. Okay, you're going to start saving some money for yourself every Monday throughout the year. You don't have to do it only on Monday. You could do it as many days of the week as you want. Monday is the day that I'll probably remind you about it. But I want you to start a little savings for yourself. It could be emergency money, mad money, whatever, but it's savings. You can put it in the bank, but I'm just trying to get you to save this stuff. If you put it in the bank and you have a bank card, you're probably going to use it. This is money that I want you to consider as gone. It's savings that you cannot touch. That's what I want you to do. Put some savings aside that you cannot touch unless it's an emergency, okay? And don't even see it as an emergency, something to touch. Say to yourself, it is gone, and put it in that jar and put it away. And we want you to do this on the weekly basis, at least on the weekly basis. It could be $5, it could be $10, it can be $25, whatever you can put aside. McDonald's doesn't cost less than $5, so that's why I said your McDonald's money. If you got money to go to Durham McDonald's, you spending at least $10 on a meal, okay? A Happy Meal, I think, is 11 and change or something. So put that money away. And next time you want to go to McDonald's, go. If it's the same week, that's what I'm saying, once a week at least. But see how much you got saved up for 55 weeks in a year. You know, by the end of the year, you should have some hundreds over there, babe. You know what I mean? So just try it. See what you can save. Add more to it if you can add more to it. Anyway, that is my action step for you. You're writing down something. You're saving money. You're writing down something that you need to get done, and you're doing it. That's your action step. And you're saving money today and every week after today. You don't have to start on Monday. Start any day of the week. But I want you to do it at least weekly. If you're able to do it more than weekly, great. Your savings will be wonderful once you're done. But I want you to start immediately. Okay? And you have been listening to the Brave STARRZ podcast. So you can tune in on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music. You can watch on YouTube. I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful Monday, because it's Motivational Monday. This is the Brave STARRZ podcast. I am Jenice LaStarr Simmons, and I just love talking to you guys. But I'm going to have to talk to you again next week. I love you guys. Later, Gator.